Hello, Virgo. We are going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house, 7th house, 10th house. We are going to go ahead and pick up on the energy of the person that you are thinking about or connecting with. So go ahead and think about your person. What is Virgo's person's overall energy towards their connection with Virgo? Whoever Virgo is thinking about, what is their overall energy? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And why the Seven of Pentacles? So I feel like this person is disappointed that it didn't work out, but I kind of feel like they still want to give it a try. How does this individual feel when it comes to Virgo? They feel lonely. So this is Virgo energy with the Hermit here. I feel like you're dealing with someone who feels lonely. They may have isolated themselves, or they feel like you isolated them. You isolated yourself from them. Tell me about how this person feels about why the Hermit. Why do they feel the Hermit for Virgo? Yeah, I definitely feel like someone walked away. Maybe they feel rejected by you, or they may have rejected you and walked away, but somebody walked away. And I feel here with the Two of Pentacles, maybe this person was feeling overwhelmed. You could have been dealing with someone who, another way this can be looked at, because the Seven of Pentacles did fall out reverse, and they could be an individual who wasn't really trying to put in the work and the effort. They might be really guarded. Let's pull some more cards to see, to get a clearer story. How does this person feel about Virgo? How does this person feel about Virgo? How does Virgo's person feel about them? Well, that is very different from what I expected to get. It says partying. Been partying with my friends to avoid being alone at home. Okay. So that kind of makes sense because this person may be feeling really lonely. They do feel lonely here. And it says they've been partying to avoid being alone at home. So I feel like maybe this person is doing things, keeping, they don't necessarily have to be partying. Maybe some of them are partying. Some of them may just be burying themselves at work and their job, trying to keep themselves busy, manifesting elsewhere, manifesting other things, to keep themselves busy and not to ponder and worry and think about this, because the Hermit card, even, it's in isolation, but it does tend to go over things in their mind constantly and analyze and analyze and analyze. And I feel like this person is kind of keeping themselves busy with other things. What action will this individual take towards Virgo? I kind of feel like for some of you, I'm getting two stories, and it may be, and I've been getting this a lot lately when it comes to masculine and feminine. For Virgo feminines, I feel like you're dealing with someone who isolated themselves. They may have felt like the relationship was too overwhelming. They may have not really been interested in putting in a lot of effort and energy, and they didn't want to grow. They may have been wounded here in a previous situation, but they are kind of guarded, and I don't feel like they wanted to grow. And I feel like also with this freedom card, this person kind of does want to have their freedom. It says, I want the freedom to pursue my own happiness right now. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is a card about being self fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled, because it's the Nine of Cups. And I feel like they find their happiness in their own solitude and alone. Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. We have the Seven and the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. That's feeling being taking care of yourself, good on your own. With the Hermit card, I do feel like you're dealing with someone for the feminines that is going to continue to just kind of, they don't want anything. I don't think they want to be tied down. I don't think they're looking for anything. They're not investing. They're not investing here, and I think they're going to continue to isolate themselves and push you away. They're coming in a bit defensive here. This is the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. With that came out with the Nine of Cups. I feel like this individual is really just kind of pushing people away, and they like their solitude. They like they're doing their own thing. They may be focusing on work. But if, I don't really necessarily think they could be partying here with the Nine of Cups, but I don't feel like there's a particular other person involved. I just think that they may just be self-indulgent, like their own time, or they're just emotionally satisfied being on their own. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Why the Nine of Wands? Why the Nine of Wands, please? Got the Seven of Pentacles coming out in reverse again with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here with the Knight of Swords. They're just guarded because they're not putting any work and effort. I don't think that they want to. I think they rather just cut the situation out, cut it out, cut it off. There could have been harsh words between the two of you. Yeah, I just don't think there was any communication. They could have been hurt over somebody else that they were in a relationship with in the past. And so they're just not opening up to new people, to new situations. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person is kind of putting their focus on themselves. I don't really think it's on anybody else in particular. I think it's more so just themselves. Unless for sure you're dealing with someone who was committed elsewhere, that's not really coming out big in the cards, but I more so feel like this person is just focusing on them. They're in solitude. Or even if they're partying, it's not, it's their own self-indulgence in a way. So, what do we need to know here for Virgo? Card of advice, or what we need to know for Virgo, please. I feel like you're dealing with someone like this person. We have the Lovers, the Page of Water, the Seven of Water. This individual wants to be single, and I feel like they may just want to date. They may just want to, you know, meet different people and kind of live this single life and date different people and stuff like that. I feel like when it comes to being in a relationship, that's not, they're one foot in and one foot out of that. They're not really sure if that's what they want. Um, They may tell you that, they may express that to you. But I do see this person dealing with possibly just options. I don't see any like real particular person. I see possibly options. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab my other deck and we're going to do Aries through Pisces and we're going to grab a card for um, an angel answers. Let's just get one more card here. One more card for this situation. This person's energy towards Virgo. Okay. So, yeah, we have work. I- I've been keeping myself busy with work and improving my finances. And I did say that a few times. I did say um, this person is focusing kind of on them and work. I feel like they have feelings, they have love for you, but I also feel like this person, it is an opportunity that they're willing to let go of because they really just they don't want anything committed or they don't want a relationship. I think you may have helped them grow out of pain. They may have gone through a period where they were in a lot of sorrow, especially coming in as this Nine of Wands. Like I said, they may have been hurt in the past by something, and you may have been someone that was really there to help them, and they have a love for you for that, and they feel the connection, if that means anything. But at the end of the day, they still are not really looking to be settling down or be, they rather focus on maybe dating around work. They're not, they're not really trying to come forward and have a relationship. For the Virgo masculine, you might be dealing with someone who, if I don't think I explained Virgo masculine yet, you might be dealing with someone who does want a commitment though and is disappointed and wants to fight for more. And they may just be um, kind of distracting themselves by partying, by working, by having a lot going on in their life, kind of the same as Virgo masculine, as Virgo feminine. Some of you, they may have gotten a new job. I feel like there may have been a feminine here. Virgo, you may have gotten a new job, or there is someone who got a new job, I think, and that they're focusing on that, or they came up in their job, a promotion, something like that. But I just feel like this person's energy is protecting themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my other deck. We're gonna do through the signs, and I'll be right back. Okay, how does Aries feel about Virgo? How does Aries feel about Virgo, please? All right, so the Aries card, Emperor. You're dealing with someone who's stubborn. I feel like they're taking a break. They're meditating. They may be trying to heal, especially if you're dealing with someone older, because the Emperor can typically be somebody older, specifically an older male. There could be some type of a break here. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like there's somebody who's trying, this individual doesn't want to be in, is trying to get out of the relationship. I hate to say that. I'm sorry, Virgo, but they're coming in like they're unappreciative and kind of taking advantage and taking the situation for granted here. And I think that it's like a situation they're trying to get away from. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this person is heartbroken over this connection not going in the right way. They do want to work on things, they do want to reunite. If you're dealing with a Cancer, you're dealing with someone who is coming in cold, detached, and distant. They would like to be friends with benefits, but they're not offering much more. If you're dealing with a Leo, you're dealing with someone who doesn't is not being very positive. They're not optimistic. They're guarded. They have. I feel like this person may have inner fears or you could have been dealing, this could be from the main read where you're just dealing with someone who's not really looking towards the future. They're very negative towards the future, towards the connection. If you're dealing with another Virgo, you're dealing with someone who is in their feelings and they are going to be wanting to come out of this and reach out. If you're dealing with a Libra, they do want to reunite and have a new start. If there was a third party, they may be dropping that third party. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you're dealing with someone who's very detached and they're not cooperating or trying. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel like this person does want to have a connection, but they may be feeling like you are unstable or there's a lack of stability. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like you make them feel like a kid again. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, which is a good thing, they want to come, they feel at home with you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, then you're dealing with someone who's argumentative. This person's coming in really argumentative, not having learned any lessons, possibly blaming things on you. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this individual is really in their feelings and in their emotions, and they're stressed out over this connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and think of a question, and we'll pull a card here from the Angels Tarot deck. So, what is the answer to Virgo's question, please? What is the answer to Virgo's question, please? Okay, so we have not the right time. So, whatever that means to you, the answer is not the right time. Thank you so much, Virgo. I appreciate your views. And we have at the bottom of the deck, yes, I've been doing that lately, bottom of the deck. But thank you for your views. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.